Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. So it is week 5 of the 14-week home organization challenge, and we're going to be working in the living room. So week 4 was the launch pad, but we don't have a launch pad, so we did not get a launch pad made or created. It was in my plan to get that done, but I had so many things to get done, so it did not work out. My plan moving forward is I have a front closet in the front of my house that I'm going to kind of make a faux launch pad. So I'm going to work within that closet, and really all I want to do is make sure that I'm organizing my shoes, a place for my keys, umbrellas. I may move the dog walking stuff. I may move the dog stuff in there. I'm just not real sure, but she's got a couple of things listed that might work out for us. So definitely shoes, umbrellas, maybe the dog walking items. I'm not real sure. We'll see. May go in that closet. So we're just going to add it into the living room. With that being said, we're going to be working on the living room. So here's our checklist. We have 4 bins, a keep, donate, trash, and then stuff that goes into another room. I'm going to sort through everything on all the shelves. Now, in the living room, I have a lot of books. And so I am going to have the kids remove all the books from the shelves so that we can give it a good dusting and wipe down of the shelves, because there's a lot of dust. So we are going to do that. We're going to dust off the buffet. I have the sofa table. I'm going to vacuum all of the chairs because Gracie still jumps on the couches, so I'm going to dust everything there. I'm going to do the windows, the blinds, the frames. I don't have any mirrors in this room. We're going to wipe down the doors, the baseboards, the doorknobs, and switch plates, especially with as much flu as going around. We're going to take all the couch cushions out and vacuum everything. We're going to move the couch away from the one wall because one couch is not on a wall at all. I'm going to attempt the ceiling fan to if I'm tall enough to wipe off the blades, and then we're going to fluff any pillows and wash anything that we need to wash. And then I'm going to go through everything. I have 2 huge bookcases in here, tall, not huge but tall, and I have a lot of stuff just on there, decorative pieces. So I'm going to scale back some of those pieces, just take some things out. It's just time to move along and retire some pieces. I do have some stuff for the office that is on top of my office armoire that I'm going to move into the top of the closet, and then I'll be able to spread out some of my decorative pieces a little bit more. I'm not going to go into the living room armoire because we just organized all the CDs, all the magazines. We organized everything in there. I am going to make sure we put all of the throw blankets inside of the storage ottomans. We'll just wipe down anything that needs to be wiped down. For this room, I'm not buying anything, and we are just going to give it a very, very thorough clean. So we just invite you to come along with us as we work in the living room. All right, y'all, so here is my front closet. I don't have an entryway into this house. Like a separate entry space. You know, you come through the door and this is the first thing you see is the closet. So I'm thinking about making this the launch pad. So here are my thoughts as far as the closet is concerned. I have a shelf here, and I'm actually thinking about getting Handy Mandy to put me another shelf on top so I can have another thing for storage. But I have some like shipping packages and labels and different things for when I'm doing speaking engagements that are in 2 big baskets on top of the office armoire. So I'm thinking to move down. This is homeschool stuff, so I'm going to pull that out, take that out to the garage for homeschool, and I'll just put those 2 baskets here. So I have some baskets of clothing. These are bags of clothing. I was going to a formal event, and I borrowed a few things from a friend of mine, and she is yet to come back and pick them up. So they are still in this closet. And then some of the coats that were just too big to be in my closet, I moved out here, which is a good solution for the coats. So I'm just going to figure out what we're keeping and not keeping, and then make sure all the kids' coats are here. Down here, I do have a tray for wet, like when it rains, for like a utility tray to catch your wet shoes, it will not fit inside of the living room under the entryway table. So I'm thinking about putting it down here. I also have a kids calendar that I'm thinking about putting inside of the door. Just, hey, this is what we're doing today, so the kids always know. They pretty much do know, but it's just a dry erase write-on marker. And I'm either going to put it here, because I think if I put it on the wall, they're still not going to be able to see it because of all the coats. We do keep our vacuum cleaner in here because we don't have enough room in the laundry room. And I'm actually thinking I might want to move my wet mop, my steam mop in here, because it's out in the garage and I'm not really happy with it out there. But anyway, I'm going to start here. It is a little after 4 o'clock, so we're going to probably give ourselves about 2 hours for this project. Normally we would not take as long, but I didn't have anywhere to be today, and so we're going to take about 2 hours to knock out some things, and then we will show you the after. Okay, everybody, I'm just bringing you back to show you what we were able to accomplish. I think we got a lot done. It took us a little bit over 2 hours, not quite much over, but I was also working on videos as well, so the kids were helping. So this is our entry closet, and this is what I was able to do with it. I simply we hung up our coats, and then up here is what I use in my office. This is holding like planning supplies and different things like that, but this is where I ship things out. So I just put those 2 shelves in there, and I think I'll have enough space to get Handy Mandy to put one more shelf in there, just a wooden shelf, and I can put a few more things up there, just boxes and different things. This is where we house our vacuum cleaner, and then Jackson's and Alana's homeschool book bag, but she has homeschool to work on, so her bag is not in there. I don't think I'm going to have very much room for shoes in there, but that's fine, because this little utility tray that I have here, this goes out into the garage, so it's fairly close enough to the door that when you come in, you can put shoes there if they're wet, or leave them outside. And we don't use the garage all that much, except just for storage. So we did baseboards, vacuumed all up and through here. We moved out all of the chairs. We took all the pillows out and vacuumed between all the pillows. We did the windows. We did the window seals. Up here, we decluttered a few things. I took a lot of things down that were just, I felt like the room was just too much, like it was just too much going on. So we moved some things here. I also moved just a few pieces on here to free up some space. We took all the pillow cushions out and rolled the couches. We sprayed them down, and then I simplified this portion here. We just used a round bowl. We threw away all the pine cones. That, you know, winter's over, Christmas is done, and so we just have our little books. We put all of the blankies in here, and the kids wiped this down. We did vacuum the floor, and then we did this couch as well. Then over here, we simplified the buffet just a little bit more, and just, oh, we dusted everything. It was just so too much. We dusted all the bookshelves, and I cleared out some of the things here, and then I cleared off some things here. I used to have 2 large standing candlesticks here and then one here. We moved those out into the garage, and then this was another space that I had some clutter going on. I had just candlesticks and things up here. I just went ahead and took all those down because they were not necessary any longer. The other chair is still in the kitchen. Sometimes I have to sit there to cook or do meal prep depending on how long I'm going to be in the kitchen cooking. The kids are working on their dinner. And then the last place I wanted to show you is here. And I'm not showing you my desk because I'm doing a desk project as well. So I just moved 2 pieces up there when I took those baskets down, and just that those colors will tie in the rest of the living room. And then I'm still trying to debate what I want to do with this piece here, because I'm just really not sure. I may move that. I'm not real sure, but anywho, that is the living room according to Toni Hammersly, the 14-week home organizational challenge, and then the launch pad, as much as we could get it done. Oh, I also, for the entryway table, put a few things down from there as well. So there it is. The living room is done, and we really did clean. I also changed out our filter for our air conditioning system and put a new light into the hallway. That's more of a daytime light, so I'll show you that real quick. I just put a daytime light there, and then I cleaned the filter grate and put a new filter in. So that is what we did in the hallway, and I just vacuumed through up in here. So anyway, that is it. Thank you so much for stopping by our channel. Thank you for joining us for the 14-week home organization challenge, week number 5, the living room. And until next time we organize, bye.